Hi friends, how are you doing? I'm doing a super quick impromptu plan with me, I guess you can say. I'm also conducting a voiceover, so if this is like kind of sketch, then sorry in advance if that's not your kind of video. Don't really do voiceovers often, but when I was actually filming this, my husband's desk right next to mine in the office, and he was playing with his friends, and y'all know how boys get when they get on the video games, no matter how old they are. So I was like, you know what? This is just going to be a silent plan with me. Anyways, part of it is like a little bit of a back plan just for this date, the Thursday and Friday. Today is Friday when I am actually filming this. I worked a lot the last 2 days, so I didn't really miss out on anything. So I'm really just like going in and throwing stickers down so I can capture my day for the last 2 days. I'm using my sticker books. I rely heavily on it's like either the Me and My Big Ideas or the Happy Planner sticker books. Those are the ones that I consistently pull from as like a base layer for a lot of my sticker layouts, I guess you can call them. I don't really know exactly what you would call them. But I have so many of them, and they always come out with new ones, so I'm always pulling from those as like some of my main pieces. And then I love supporting small shops, so I have a lot of different types of stickers from other shops that I'll mix and match and add in a little bit too. I have no idea what made me choose this sticker kit, like the sticker book. It was like the colorful leopard, which I love me some color, don't get me wrong, but I have a really nice one that's for fall, and I should have used that one instead, but whatever. I've used up a lot of the fall stickers out of it anyways, so I'm starting to get kind of low, so it doesn't really matter at this point. But I just think it's funny watching back, like, wait, why did I pick that one? But anyways, I'm going through. I'm just trying to use up some of these stickers that I'm pulling from, like those ones. The weather ones I've had for actual years, like probably 5 years. So I'm just going in, trying to use them up. I don't always use weather stickers. It's not like my thing, my life or death type of thing in my planner system. But if I have the space, and clearly I did on those 2 days because I didn't really have a lot to write, I'll throw them in. If there was like a significant shift in weather, like yesterday it was so hot, it felt like it was like 75 and sunny. And then wake up today and it was like pouring rain all day. Of course, the day I had to I had to walk into work. Anyway, so I just wanted to make sure I captured that because I think I've said it like 1,000 times. It's so funny with these little life books, whether it's Astrology, just a notepad, like a regular Exceed notebook, just any type of bullet journal system or a Moleskine, a Hobonichi, whatever you want to use. These life books, it's just so funny how us as the creators of the content within our own life books, like we can put one little sticker and in our mind it triggers like this whole flood of emotions and feelings and things you remember of that day. Like I said, I can look at this one sticker, that little cloud sticker, and probably remember the fact that I had to walk to work in the pouring rain for a while. So it's funny how we get so accustomed to writing certain things down and writing things down that have a certain feeling or connotation with them, putting them in our books. And it'll be cool to see years down the line if we pick these books back up like we always say we will, and we actually get flooded with those memories all over again. That's just something I think about a lot. That's all. That's my little 2 cents. But anyways, back to my planning. Like I said, I just kind of back planned this small portion, just writing down that we took my daughter to gymnastics. We had Wawa for dinner. After that, we came home. My husband, one of the big things he loves to do with the girls is have little dance parties. I swear all my kids act just like him, so it's super cute. He has little dance parties with them. They all start dancing. And there's just something about little babies when they're dancing and they're looking at you and they're just trying to make eye contact with you, like, and all they're doing is jumping around, and it's just so cute. So again, I just wanted to write that down, and I wrote some of the songs that they were dancing to. At this point, I am starting to plan out for tomorrow, for Saturday. I put the sticker down. I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to put. I didn't realize that the little bear had little hearts around it. So I wanted to put something along the lines of like be loving or be intentional. Not because I'm not loving. We actually joke that I don't know why I'm saying this. We joke that between my husband and I that my kids call me the loving one and him the fun one. So I was like, I guess that makes me the boring one. I don't know. But I just wanted to put something to remind me to just be slow, be intentional. But of course, that's a really small square. Could not fit the words intentional. So I just put slow just because I don't have to go to work until 2 p.m. tomorrow. And for me, that's just like sends green flags that I'll have all day to just enjoy my babies, enjoy the family, enjoy being home. We've slowly started putting up Christmas things, and that just like adds the second magical touch to anything. So that's really why I just put that sticker there. What I was going to put on it is actually what I'm writing down on this sticker, the to-do sticker. As I'm sitting in my kids' room right now, filming this voiceover, wondering why they're not up here ready for bed. Anyway, sidetracked. I was thinking that I wanted to put that I need to clean their bedroom. It's like something I do. I wish I could say I did it way more often, but probably once a week I try and get in here. My husband comes in and he helps pick it up too, like small pickups throughout the week, but it needs like really nicely cleaned and organized more than anything, at least once a week. So that's what I need to do tomorrow. It'll be fun. We'll turn on some music. We'll all get involved. But yeah, there I go back to writing that I want to have an easy morning tomorrow, a slow morning, an intentional morning. There was a morning last weekend where I had all the girls up. I let my husband sleep in, and they wanted to just be so involved. Usually we're just like a cereal for breakfast type of family. None of them really like oatmeal or toast. Sometimes they're down for eggs. They love my husband's French toast, but that weekend, that morning, specifically last weekend, I let him sleep in. So we all got up, me and the girls, and we made a big pot of coffee. They helped me make all the eggs. They wanted pancakes. So it was just a slow morning, and I just want to bring that back again this weekend. So just writing down for Sunday what I work. I work 11 to 6. My daughter has a turkey, like a Disguise the Turkey homework. So it's just like this printed turkey on cardstock, and we get to use like fabric or newspaper clippings, book pictures, whatever you want to use pretty much to disguise this turkey and make it not look like it's like a Thanksgiving Day turkey. So we need to make sure they've been off school since Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, they had off, and then there will be Saturday and Sunday. And it's just super easy to forget to do something like that. So I made sure to write it in bold in those bright pink letters. Now I'm just adding in, you'll see how I plan a lot. I'm very like scatterbrained. I'll start writing things and then remember like, oh, I gotta go back and add this to that page or something. So I do have for tomorrow, Saturday, that I want to finish all of my outstanding orders. I'm going to make sure that all of those are packaged up, sealed up, and the addresses are put on them. I don't think I'll get to the post office tomorrow as well, but at least I can get them ready to go on Monday. And then I want to work on my sweatshirts. I have a new release with my sweatshirts that I want to send out. So just going to work on all of that tomorrow, hopefully. Mix that into my slow day before work if I have time to get to it all. I find that I try and be super mom way too often, and it kicks myself in the butt sometimes because there's no way you could be 100% in all things, obviously. So I have to remember that and give myself some grace sometimes. Now I'm just going through all of my stickers, some of my stickers, and I'll do this frequently to, it's kind of like, I kind of liken it to a trigger list. I'll pick up my stickers and like just start flipping through the sticker books or the sticker pieces, and I'll wait for a little icon to jog my memory for something, so it kind of serves as like a trigger list. So yeah, that's really what I was doing, and that's when I picked this little sampler up, just seeing where I can use stickers. I'm a big advocate of using what you have, even if sometimes it might not make sense. So I think I just start putting these little icon stickers all over, just to try and use them up. Like I said, I don't want to not use them. And then I'm just going to add over that on Monday I should be having payday. So I'll put that there. I'll I love these stickers, but they're so tiny, so I don't know what really to write on them besides the fact that I just need to pay my bills. So that's what I'm doing, just writing down that I need to make sure on Monday I get all my bills paid, which in my mind will, remind me that it's payday, just to go and check my bank account, just make sure everything was added, and yeah, that's really it. Here I am getting creative. I'm just trying to indicate that I'm working at 2 p.m. that day, so I'm just writing it in big bold letters, not to use up more stickers, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know why I did that. I'm just trying to try and do something a little bit different. I find that when I'm working the shifts that I've been working lately and they take up big chunks of the day like that, I don't like leaving so much empty space on my page. Sometimes it doesn't bother me because if that's what the day dictates, that's what it dictates. Who am I to go in and, fluff it up sometimes? But sometimes I'm in that mood. And so if I'm working a big portion of the day, I'll just write really big or something like that, to take up space because, it takes up space in my life. So... Uh-oh, you hear all my kids coming upstairs. 1 second. My poor Moleskine is like busting at the seams. I had to really press down those pages, especially once you get this far into any type of like book-bound planner, and the pages are so well loved and lived in, and they're so bulky, and there's not enough pages like on the other side of the book bound. It makes it a little bit wonky to write sometimes once you get this far in, but it's all part of the process. You gotta love every step of the process. So that is what we are doing. I really want to flip through this whole thing for you guys, but I'm really trying to make it a point to hold off until like the last week of December so I can truly show you like an entire Moleskine flip through. I feel like that would be so satisfying to watch. It'll be so satisfying to film. So I'm really trying to hold off, even though it's like on my list every day. I'm like, I'm just gonna do it. What more are we gonna have to fill in for the rest of December? But there'll probably be a lot. So do my best to hold off filming that until truly the end of the year flip through, but it'll be a good one. So watch out for that one. Anyways, I just purchased some new shipping items from Amazon. I was able to use a little bit of my revenue from Shopify to kind of upgrade my shipping processes. Since I've opened up my like small shop, I call it like my small little side hobby, just because it's been like a dream of mine to always create something and put it out into the planner world and have other people actually find it as useful as I do. So I'm really excited about it. But shipping has just been not hard. I don't want to say hard, but it's just like out of the way. It's just out of the way. To have to take all the kids in and like handwrite all of the labels and whatnot, drop them off, and then wait for the post office to weigh them and everything. So I've been able to thankfully purchase my own from Amazon. So all of that should be here on Tuesday, just to get caught up on the rest of shipping everything. I might send out like my last batch that I still have this coming Monday, just so I don't hold off until Tuesday, just because if I do that, then I might not even get those out until Wednesday by the time I get my shipping stuff on Tuesday. So that's like my big thing. I don't want to hold on to orders too long. But anyways, that's not what this is about. So back to this. Tuesday, busy day, busy day. I'm getting my Amazon delivery. I have like a 9 a.m. work meeting, so I'm not supposed to be on shift technically until 11. Gets a little messed up when I have a 9 a.m. work meeting, and then I'll kind of just roll right into my shift. Tuesday, my daughter has dance practice. I'll probably miss it. My husband will take her though, and then I'll probably just walk home to be honest. But that's the luxury of working so close to where I live. So I'm just re-emphasizing busy day. I won't be home a lot, but my kids will be in school, so should hopefully feel a little bit back to normal in that regard. At this point, I'm just kind of going back, flipping through, doing like a one last final once over to make sure I'm happy with everything that I've written down, that everything I've written down is accurate, or as accurate as I can get it, and adding in any last minute things that I need to put in. So here I'm just adding that I want to work on some new releases. I have some Christmas ideas coming out and I want to release those a little bit early so that you have them in time for Christmas. I kind of dropped the ball. I had some cool like fall Thanksgiving ideas, and even in my fall or my Thanksgiving sticky notes, I feel like I put them out a little bit too late as far as like when I receive them and when I'd be able to ship them. So I want to be early is on time for Christmas. Moving on, I'm going back, checking in with like my main hub, my Hobonichi, crossing everything off, writing in all of the extra times that I've just figured out for work meetings, all of that, and just kind of crossing things off. I sometimes fall into this slump. I fall into this little slump where I don't write in like extracurricular activities, where I just front load my monthly with just my work schedule, but I feel like that doesn't do our family justice because there's so much that I'm not capturing that takes up a lot of our time too. And that's like dance, gymnastics, and hockey practice. So I'm making sure that I go back, that I add those in. Hockey is something I religiously almost forget about. I think just because it's on Sunday, it's at a weird time, it's at 11. It's just super easy for us as a family to forget it. So, yeah. And here I go. Oh, it's not even at 12. Now I'm cringing watching this. It's not even at 12. It starts at 11. It's from 11 to 12. Because we usually leave at 10:30, but whatever. I know what time it's at. Hopefully my husband knows what time it's at because I work that day, so I swear he's usually way more on top of a lot of this stuff than I am anyways. Going into my week, you can see that it is so bare bones. I've not touched it this week. I am in the throes of a very busy season at work. I'm really just like at work, home, working on orders and hanging out with my family, or like reading a book if I can. I have not barely touched this, so I have a lot of like quote unquote updating to do, just going back and putting in all the capturing everything that happened this week, all the events that happened, just to make sure that my weeks is an accurate, representation of the week as a whole. And yeah, so I'm just going through putting all of that stuff in there, adding in my work schedule for next week, making sure that that is all filled out as well. I don't always follow like a super strict color coding system. Sometimes you'll see that I do pick one color and I'll just highlight my work schedule in that color, but that's not really to say that blue always has to mean work or green always has to mean one of my daughters, or yellow has to mean my other daughter, or, you know, whatever it is. I don't really have like a true color coding system. That stresses me out a little bit, just because I'm like, what if I run out of that color and then my mind just won't know what to do? So I'm a very all or nothing person sometimes. So I've steered away from the tried and true color coding system. On the side here, I don't ever have a rhyme or reason as to what I use my notes page on the side for, but I have on here that I want to figure out what we are doing as a family for Thanksgiving. This is the first year in a couple of years that we aren't within like a drivable distance with our family. When we were in New York, we were 3 hours from home, so we had my mom typically came and visited, but this year we're about 8 hours away, so no one's really going to visit us for the holidays, which is fine. We have our core little family, and we've made a lot of friends since we've been here in New Jersey, so we'll probably do a Friendsgiving anyways. But yeah, those sticky notes that you saw, those are the Thanksgiving sticky notes I created, but those were like an oopsie edition. They weren't supposed to look like that, so I had to order new ones, and I figured I might as well use them for myself, just because hopefully we'll do a Friendsgiving and we'll be able to bring something. Just going back in and filling in this week. Like I said, I've been in a super busy part of work, so this week has just been all work, no play. Then my one daughter, my poor middle daughter, Sydney, she was sick, so I'm just writing in there that we took her to the doctor. Usually I put all the information in the back of my planner anyways, in my notes section and my like health chart for the month. So I really didn't need to put it here, but just because I had the empty space, and it kind of captured the fact that we didn't go to dance and that this week was just a little bit busier than others. I just made sure that I wanted to put that in there in that regard. Both of my daughters got recognized at school on their Board of Education meeting for like the principal pick for being just like super cool in class and all these really good things. So it wasn't planned that they both got picked, but I'm a very proud mama. So I have their photos on there, and I just have a couple of to-do lists that, although it is Friday, I'm going to make sure that I try and get done here in the next couple of days, just to knock all of that away. It's more, I wouldn't even call it to-dos, it's like a brain dump, because like that uniform items I'm listing, I've transferred that, I don't even know how many times. You can probably tell me how many times if you watch my videos, because it's been there, I swear, for months. So yeah, that's really about it. I appreciate you guys watching the video as always, and I will see you next time. Bye.